Well, I think I'm gonna take it off your hands and scare someone else with it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Might go good in the refrigerator. You want to scare Mrs. Primetime in the refrigerator? Yeah. All right. All right, so as you can see, we have Pepperoni the Clown loaded into the refrigerator here. This is Mrs. Primetime's side. Now she's out picking up my son from work right now, but when she comes back, we'll hear her reaction to seeing Pepperoni the Clown. All right, we are back again. It is early December. No snow on the ground, but nice and bright and sunny. Yes, we are back again for Collectors Fest. So all sorts of exciting things inside. We're gonna get inside one of the buildings and see all of the awesome treasures inside. Hopefully we could find a good deal. Let's get a parking spot and get on inside. What is the first thing that I see? Betty Page. Oh my gosh, I have got to pick this up. This would be perfect for someone to put their drinks on. Betty Page, so popular in so many aspects of pop culture, so this one is mine. All right, so I was looking through these DVDs and I was asking the guy how much these cost, and he said $1 a piece. But then he said, well, if you want to buy it blindly, you could buy it blindly for 40 bucks. Now that sounds very tempting, but when someone asks me to buy something blindly, I get a little suspicious. And so, you know, I started looking through some of these things, and in a lot of them, there were empty cases and stuff. So I'm gonna pass on this. And the other thing is that they're just really not that valuable. I mean, like, here's a good example of just one of many things here that were empty. So nothing that I see here really has good value. So just, again, just a little tip. It could be tempting, but sometimes you got to pass these things up. Okay, here's something I wanted to point out to you. I haven't come across these in a while. These were actually made in Baldwinsville.
Baldwinsville, New York.
Yeah. It's like right on Baum there. This is
very, very cool.
Yeah, this is where I am from, actually, from Baldwinsville, New York. So.
I live in Baldwinsville, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Would you do 20 on it?
I'm pretty much stuck on 25 on that.
Stuck on 25?
You would have a real hard time finding one
all right,
online or anywhere.
Okay, tell you what, I'll do the 25, but I'm trying to make a pile, so maybe if I make a pile, maybe we could
then
have
yes.
a little bit of wiggle.
Absolutely. If you're just buying this, 25, if you're
gotcha.
buying other stuff, then we'll put it together and make it a good deal.
All right, totally appreciate it. All right, thanks a lot. I'm going to get this. Thanks.
So
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, especially sealed and in the package like this. Yeah, I've had a couple before, but it's been a while since I came across a
Man at Arms.
The thing is,
finding the Skeletor, those are really expensive.
Yeah.
You will dole out a couple $100 for a Skeletor.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Hey, I just noticed, look what was right above where the Man-at-Arms toy was. It's a cheetah print bringing me good luck. Hey, Primetime, you're gonna get lots of other good deals today too. All right, thank you so much. This is hilarious because I was just talking about Mad Balls on my Whatnot stream. These were funny. Now this is a newer version, but I used to collect these when I was a kid, so it's hilarious to see they're bringing Madballs back. The one I had was called Slobulus, but they had a whole bunch of them. But if you ever find the vintage ones, definitely look into picking them up. As you can see here, here's the one I had. Slobulus, but they have all these different ones. You're normally going to see them not with a tag on them if you find the vintage ones. So again, if you see any weird spongy ball, look into picking it up because the old ones could be valuable. All right, now next to the newer Madballs, we've got a Wonder Woman figure. She is bendable and posable and new in package, just $2. I definitely can't pass this up. Even if I don't sell it on eBay, I could sell it on one of my Whatnot shows. So we're gonna add this to the box. Wow, that's 2 consecutive sealed figures. Awesome. All right, well, this must be Man-at-Arms Day because I found another sealed Man-at-Arms Master of the Universe figure for $13. That's definitely a good deal. I want to show you who I'm getting all this stuff from. Larger Than Life Comics, another local comic shop in town. Thanks for your help. You want to just say a little bit about your business because I know you're big locally.
We have 2 locations here in Syracuse, one in Destiny Mall, the other one up in Clay. We have our own building. 14 years, going strong.
Yeah.
Lots of cool stuff. Check it out.
And you do local comic conventions too, right? Don't you set some up?
We've been a part of everything.
Yeah.
Where we travel all over the East Coast.
Oh, wow.
Doing small and
Okay.
big shows.
So people might see you who are watching at some other convention on the East Coast.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do a lot of the events.
All right.
And travel wherever the people are.
All right, stop by, say hi to Larger Than Life, and thanks so much because we're going to add this one to the box. All right, so check these out. This is Gold Dust. Now, for you wrestling fans, you may remember Gold Dust. He was just telling me they had a convention years ago where Gold Dust came out and signed a bunch of the figures. So we've got this one signed, and this one signed. Now, they had a flood, he was telling me, and some of their figures and boxes got a little damaged. So like you could see here's a little bit of warping. But just loose. If I took these out of here and just ignored the signature, these sell for about 50 bucks. So for $25 in package signed, this is a deal I don't think I could pass up because you know this one here, this box is in pretty decent condition. I mean, a little indenting there. This one over here, you know, a little bit of a crease there. But overall, you know, just a little bit of warping there. It's really not that bad. And it displays nice from the front. So I actually think I'm going to grab all 3 of these. Why not? And try to make a bulk deal at the end here. So we'll put that one in there. We will put Betty Page. I'm telling you, Betty Page gave us some good luck today. This one in here. So I'll probably just list them like this at first. And if they sit there for a while and don't move, I might pop them out of here, you know, and try and sell them loose. But I'm going to really try to avoid that since we do have signature on here. So, and this one here, this sells for around 30 bucks, but I might hold on to it for a little bit just to have it appreciate in value. And this, for me, as a Masters of the Universe fan, I'll probably just display it just for a little bit, just so I could enjoy it, and then, you know, move it on at a later point. That's totally fine to do in reselling. You know, you can enjoy these things a little bit before you move them on. All right, he's checking it out on Amazon for me right now. I did not look there, so
Before I go around this table,
we'll see what it comes up with there. And if you don't find it, that's even better. Because, what do we got?
it's the figure.
All right. 80?
80 bucks.
And that's not signed.
80 to 125.
Wow. All right, that's a good deal for sure.
deal.
Yeah, awesome.
So in this case, probably not much flex on the price, but
Right.
it's still
I got you.
solid.
I got you. All right, thanks. All right, you know, I always talk a lot about buying things in lots and the advantage that that brings you, but at the same time, you have to be careful, just like the DVDs. This is another good example of that with the Play School Lincoln logs. You could see they basically want this entire box for 50 bucks. Now, I would be interested if it was cheaper, but the thing is that the Lincoln logs are available in mass quantities on eBay for a similar price tag. A little bit more, but like something that's this amount of Lincoln logs, yeah, could get maybe like $75 out of it on eBay, you know, on a good day. So it's just not worth all the time, which is something you have to factor in as well. So as much as I like Lincoln logs, I'm gonna pass this up. But if I saw this at an estate sale for like $10 or, you know, 15, 20, I'd pick it up, but not for the 50. All right, Musclemen I always grab when I can find them. They have a little bit of markings on them, but they are very popular, especially in lots. So I'll get this and either hold on to it for when I find some more, or I could even sell these as is, but definitely gonna grab the Musclemen. Yeah, I'm ready if you want to work a deal out here. So, yeah, feel free to just pull it out. I mean, we've got this one for 25. So we actually have 4 things for 25. So that's 100 when we add the 3 gold dusts in. Then we've got 113 with the other Man-at-Arms. 100 and okay, 110. Okay, then the Betty Page for 4. So that'll be 114, 116, and then the Musclemen. So
115.
115 for everything. All right, awesome. You got a deal. All right, now actually the total cost came to 125 because I saw the Teddy Ruxpin, and while we don't know if it works, I was gonna test it out, but he gave me such a good deal. He's like $10, and I know, I mean, I could sell it for parts for more than $10. Plus, beyond that, if we take it out of the box here, remember Teddy Ruxpin, just a classic 80s toy. He looks nice and clean in the back. Look at that. I mean, we'll test him out later and we'll see things move around. But beyond that, we also have some accessories, and people will just want this, for example. You know, I'll be missing that, or, you know, there's like some booklets and stuff in here. You know, the box is pretty beat up, obviously, but, you know, we still do have some of it. So I got to decide if I want to sell it without the box or with it. I mean, it's obviously pretty unsightly. Let me know in the comments what you think. Should I include the box in the listing or not? I mean, I might have decided that by the time I post the video, but, you know, just let me know what you think. So we'll put Teddy back in here. Bye. There you go, Teddy. And you're coming to Primetime Treasure headquarters. All right, back at Primetime Treasure headquarters with T-Money. We're going to turn them around, put the batteries inside of them, and see what happens. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh, still filming. Got to turn them around. All right, so as you can see here, it takes 4 C batteries, so we just got to plop this last one in here. Yes, by the way, I do have a Mountain Dew Christmas ornament. Would you expect anything less of me? So we got to snap this in like that. And then, let's see here. There's a cassette tape. Oh, look at that. It's got a Teddy Ruxpin cassette tape. I didn't even realize that. Whoa, I think it's working.
Hello there.
Hello.
My name is Teddy Ruxpin.
Please, I hope his mouth
How are
moves.
you today? I would like to tell you
Oh,
the story
yes!
of the missing princess.
Yes! Yes, Teddy!
It all started when Mommy, Gimmick, and I were flying the airship in search of the treasure.
Oh, let's search for the treasure.
We ran out of the wood that we used for fuel in the airship, and we were
Really?
forced to land in the great desert.
I'm fine. I just tripped over this rock. Very interesting.
What's interesting, Gimmick?
Nice, this is awesome. Awesome.
I thought so. This
Man, what a good storyteller he is. He could tuck me in anytime. Well, actually, the mermaid usually tucks me in up there. But anyway, that's besides the point. I'm so happy that Teddy Ruxpin works, that I even gave him a Mountain Dew out of my refrigerator. So we're going to celebrate a little more, and then we're going to get him listed. All right, now if you were wondering about this cord that I found at the bottom of the box, you definitely want to be on the lookout for this. It is beige colored, has these two prongs here. So here, I'll put it through the screen here so you could touch it. Just put your hand out a minute there, don't get shocked. Gotcha. All right, so basically what this used to do is you could connect Teddy Ruxpin with one of his friends named Grubby.
There's a picture of Grubby. He's been a good friend of mine for a long time. Say hello to our new friend, Grubby.
Oh, hi there. How are you?
Yeah, Grubby. Now, Grubby's someone you want to look out for also, but this cord would go into Grubby and it would connect to the back of Teddy Ruxpin. Now, this did not originally come with Teddy Ruxpin. It was a separate accessory, but as you can imagine, a lot of these got lost. And what happened is that when the story was read, and there used to be books that came with the cassette tape that goes in the back here, is they would actually take turns in the dialogue through this connecting cord. So there's not many of these around. They are really difficult to find. They actually have an aftermarket one that's black, like they basically made like a reproduction of it. And even if you have that, that's worth around $40. Believe it or not, one of these beige cords recently sold on eBay for $95. There is not currently one on the market right now. So I just listed just the cord for $100. We'll see what happens. You know, I could lower the price on it because I'm going to get my money back fine with just the Teddy Ruxpin. That's why, by the way, I didn't even care if he worked, because I knew I could just sell this cord. So just a good tip to be on the lookout for accessories. Now, will you tell me a bedtime story? Honestly, like, I'm set. Like, at the first place that I came to, I already made amazing deals. So anything I find at this point is definitely a bonus. But wow, what a start. And this just goes to show the importance of location, because remember, that's the main entrance, and then directly across, I mean, they had primetime real estate, no pun intended, but it's the first place I went to because it's the first place through the main doors. All right, now there's something very special behind me that I can't wait to show you. You might see some flickering in the background, but as many of you know, I am a huge Doctor Who fan. And one of the things that I have never got a chance to see before is a real TARDIS in person. And this is actually from the 12th Doctor. They actually have the TARDIS here right behind the Stormtrooper. So I don't know if a Stormtrooper has ever seen a TARDIS before. He's not going to talk to me, I know it, because he's a Stormtrooper. Yeah, see? But there we go. We got the TARDIS right there. That is awesome. So I'm gonna take a look. I think it's bigger on the inside than the outside, so even here. So we're gonna go inside and take a trip to another dimension. A little sneak peek, can't look all the way in there because the dimensional forces are very strong, but I did find out this is actually a BBC approved TARDIS. It was in London. It was not screen used. I thought initially that this was used in the actual show for the 12th Doctor, but it's the 12th one that was used in celebration for the 50th anniversary. So it was actually approved by BBC and out there in the streets of London. So super cool. I've never ever stepped foot by an actual TARDIS before, approved by the BBC. Now for Ghostbuster fans, we have some cool stuff over here that is screen used. So everything is screen used outfit right here. Spengler, that is definitely cool. And then we also have some props here. We got Slimer down there. We got Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And over here, check this out. This is the biggest item. This is the car from the 2016 movie. We got some skeletons inside. And that is absolutely awesome. All right, so moving on from the TARDIS and the Ghostbuster car, I walked right over to this table, and this drew my eye immediately, which are the old 1980s Nintendo strategy guides. Very cool, not published by Nintendo, through this company called Signal Research, but these are good. These could go anywhere from like $15 to $20 or more. and he just wants $1 a piece on them. There are some other ones over here. This is a little bit newer, but they're talking about the GameCube there. It has Mario on it, so that's cool. So this is definitely a great buy. Always look for the magazines for the old video games because the gamers love this type of stuff. So I'm gonna pick this up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like 9. All right. Oh, don't fall over. Yeah, I used to have this game as a kid. I can't believe it. Wow. Oh my goodness. Please believe it or not. Shout out in the comments if you ever played this game before. Oh my goodness. What memories this brings back. Oh my gosh. Amazing. I got to look inside. I actually forget what it used to look like inside. Okay, so what is this? This is the board. Memory flashback here. Let's see. Oh yeah. I remember the cards. There's the cards right there. And then this is, oh my gosh. It cracks me up. I gotta send this to my brother. These are some other really cool toys. This is my favorite one, the Go-Go Girl drink mixer. Does it work? It does. So you can put your favorite beverage in here, and I don't think the batteries are in it right now, but it would shake up your drink for you. Very. Oh, there you can see. That's what would happen. So you can put your Mountain Dew in here. That'd be, or whatever you like to drink, and that would be perfect. Price on it right now is $75. That's a retail price, so you can't do anything that way from a reselling perspective, but still a very cool piece if you ever see it. Here's another treat for you because I am a big Flintstones fan and I never saw this before. This is really cool with Dino, the dinosaur. Awesome. Look at Fred on top from 1961. What a piece. Wow. 150 Mark's Toys, legendary toy company. That's just incredible. Amazing. How much are the things in the bin?
What are you looking at?
Are they all priced differently?
Yeah.
Like the record sheets? $10 for that?
For that, yeah, still.
Okay, I was just curious. I didn't know if it was like a lower price bin or something. Okay, thanks. Those AD&D character record sheets on the bottom, those could go for like $15, $20, but you know, I wasn't sure if it was like a dollar bin or something, but for $10, there's just not enough meat on the bone on it. I really like this, Pepperoni the Clown.
That's so creepy.
That's such a great name. It is definitely creepy.
So creepy.
But I mean, that's probably the best name for a clown I've ever heard of. Casano's, isn't that's a pizzeria chain in like Ohio, right?
Very good.
Right?
Very good. Yeah, that was the story that I got when I bought it. I bought it at a garage sale.
Okay.
And the thing that I really liked about the story was the mother was telling me how much it used to scare the kids.
Oh.
It used to be a running gag in her family. And then one of her kids came over and she showed him the clown. He goes, "Oh my God, I hated that thing." I said, "I gotta buy this."
Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna take it off your hands and scare someone else with it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Might go good in the refrigerator. You want to scare Mrs. Primetime in the refrigerator? Yeah, all right. We'll put you near her. My wife's a vegetarian, so having a clown named Pepperoni the Clown is perfect. So he's already laughing. All right, you're on your way to Primetime Treasure Headquarters. All right, so as you can see, we have Pepperoni the Clown loaded into the refrigerator here. This is Mrs. Primetime's side. Now she's out picking up my son from work right now, but when she comes back, we'll hear her reaction to seeing Pepperoni the Clown. Oh, she's coming in. I gotta be quiet. I gotta put this phone like right over here so she doesn't suspect anything. Pepperoni the clown. Oh no, I think Pepperoni the clown is gonna be used as a weapon. All right, so if you were wondering, yes, there are comic books here, but I'm really trying to avoid them for 2 reasons. Number one, I just bought another 2 big collections. You might have seen me post it on Instagram, prime_time_treasure. And the other reason is that I have my son here with his friend, and the pressure is on from the teenagers to get a move on. So I actually see them right over there. So if I start diving into the comics, I will be here forever. So it's kind of good that they're here in a way for that reason. All right, everyone, we are done. I've looked through all the tables. Miraculously, I have avoided buying a single comic book, and there were tons of them here. So let me know in the comments if you're surprised that I was able to withhold myself from doing that. But a great day overall. I'm gonna go out and get some wings and pizza and some food with my son and his friend. So looking forward to that. So make sure you leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you at the next one, everyone. Take care.